This is less a tutorial and more a demonstration of an interesting quirk of maths. In this video, we'll use Truchet tiling to quickly create a maze effect with forest pack. A Truchet tile is any pattern that has rotational symmetry, which when randomly rotated in 90-degree increments creates interesting emergent patterns. So to do this, you're going to start with a single length of hedge. I'll use a forest pack object to create this using one of the presets, but any hedge asset should do. So first, draw a spline about 3.5 to 4 meters long. Create a new forest pack object and open the library browser. Go to the Cut Hedges library and select a hedge preset. Go to the distribution rollout and assign it to the spline. So now we need to prepare this for nesting inside another forest pack object. We could simply use it as it is, in which case it would need to be collapsed to a single object, but it's likely to be more efficient to instantiate it as a group and then scatter the group instead. So to do that, I'm going to open Forest Tools by clicking on the icon in the toolbar, enable Create Group, and then just click Instantiate. Let's move the pivot to the ground, so go to the Hierarchy panel and enable Effect Pivot Only, and then set the Z position to 0. So now we have a section of hedge. Let's turn this into a quick maze. Create a new second forest pack object and add a closed spline to the areas list. This is going to define the extent of our maze. Add the group to the items list. Remember, you can't pick a group directly, so press H on the keyboard and select it from the list instead. To see a better preview in the viewport, change the display mode to points cloud. Change the distribution mode to full and adjust the density to close up the gaps. Now, let's rotate these in 90-degree increments. So go to the Effects rollout and click the plus button to add a new effect. Open the Effects library and load the Stepped Rotation effect from the Transform group. Set the step value to 90. As you can see, we're nearly there, but not quite. The original Truchet tile to create this Amaze effect has the hedge bisecting the square tile diagonally. However, instead of editing the source geometry, I'm simply going to rotate the distribution map instead. So go to the distribution rollout and change the rotation property to 45 degrees and voila, instant maze. And then finally, if you want to add a few more open routes through the maze, you can add a new item, set it to disabled, and then just lower the probability. And that's how you create a maze with Forest Pack. We hope you found it useful. As always, we'll be releasing more regular tutorials soon, so if you don't want to miss an update, please feel free to subscribe to our channel.